Prevailing dry weather conditions in various parts of the country continue to weigh heavy on Kenya's most crucial sector, agriculture. With the long rains expected in 2 months, the central bank now says the rate of inflation will remain a single digit, even though food prices would spike.
The vegetables that we just now talked about, the price of that will probably not come down shortly, meaning in the next few months. On the contrary, it may even continue to push inflation towards the higher end of the band. You know the band we talk about, which is 5% plus or minus 2.5%. So it may continue to push it in the higher end of the band, although we don't expect it to breach that band.
The central bank governor further says GDP expansion between January and March this year will remain subdued. Nonetheless, with the benchmark interest rate retained at 10% Monday, to anchor inflation expectations, 2017 could see banks begin to feel the real effects of the capping of the lending rates.
We've actually asked them to provide by March, is it March? April. By April this year, their revised business models, which they should have discussed with their boards and indeed their shareholders and all that. And it would be one that would lead to greater resilience of those institutions and indeed, therefore, greater resilience of the financial sector.
As an emerging market, however, volatility in the world market as a result of protectionist policies taken by Trump administration and Brexit could still impact Kenya's economic growth and performance of the shilling this year. Njoroge says if the shocks worsen, Kenya will be forced to tap into the syndicated loan it acquired from IMF last year.
We are beginning to see a lot more volatility in the markets, in the global markets. We've taken out insurance in the form of the IMF program that we have with them, and the precautionary arrangements, which cover something like 1.5 billion US dollars. So we can use this as needed, even if the shocks become substantial.
He, however, played down the impact of the August poll. He expects Kenya's economy to grow 5.9% this year. Ronald Willie, News Hour Business.